What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Today is Monday, January 22nd. In most places of the world, I can say with a high amount of confidence that it is still Monday in most places in the world. Folks, how the hell are you doing? What's going on? We're starting close to 10 o'clock today. Show's supposed to start at 9:30. But close to 10 feels like a win, doesn't it? How's everybody doing? Are we good? Are we feeling happy? Are we excited about the market? So what's going on? I mean, we all know that Grayscale and their high fees is having people exit, and we know the way that the ETFs are structured is that when you exit, they're going to have to sell, Bitcoin for cash, and then you can get cash, and then you can either buy prostitutes some more Bitcoin for self-custody or in another ETF, right? So maybe some people are choosing prostitutes, but I bet other people are buying. But now I think I'm hearing that a lot of this GBTC that's being sold is done by Grayscale and Barry Silbert. So certainly some of that is going to go to prostitutes. Folks, how the hell are you? The market is dumping. Are we scared? Because I'm not scared. I lost that emotion. I lost that feeling. When it comes to crypto, no scared. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I go broke. I've been broke 80 times in crypto. Nobody cares. All right? Stop trying to FUD. Jim Cramer. I don't know. How are you guys doing? Anybody in the chat? There you guys are. Hello. Animal Style. What's up? Evening Dumptown. I know. We're all dumping. I don't know. Has it turned around? Do we get a green candle? Do we feel the momentum shifting? I haven't looked at prices in a couple hours. Post ETF malaise. Yeah. Well, there was no real post ETF euphoria. That's the issue, right? That's the problem everybody is wrestling with. They're like, well, we were expecting at least some euphoria, but we didn't get any euphoria. We only got malaise, like World Renowned said. I still have a high amount of confidence that this is all gonna, once GBTC Grayscale gets kind of evened out and people are where they want to be, it seems like, and I'm no expert on this, but it seems like Grayscale made a calculation that, all right, a lot of people are not going to want to create a taxable event. Now, certainly a bunch of people probably have Grayscale in their IRAs and stuff where they don't have to pay taxes, and I'm sure those people are getting the hell out of Dodge. Why the hell wouldn't you? If you were holding GPTC in an account where you could sell and not be taxed, and you're paying 1.5%, you really aren't doing yourself any justice by staying in Grayscale. Obviously, you're going to sell out of that and move into a Fidelity or wherever else, whatever other one you want. So those people certainly are selling. And then obviously FTX is going to be selling. Are they going to sell? Have they sold their soul? Sell your soul, FTX. For the love of God. I can't enjoy a big crypto dump without soul going down disproportionate. Oh, man. And then, but I think in the end, Grayscale made the calculation that they're going to have the deepest liquidity out of all of these ETFs. So it will be the perfect one for traders, for people to trade, because you can get in and out with the least amount of price impact. The liquidity is there. You want to move huge amounts of money and you want to do short-term trading. Well, then that 1.5% isn't as off-putting as it would be to somebody that is trying to hold for the long haul. So this could eventually even out. But as of right now, I mean, certainly the FUD is alive, and I don't see why it would turn around. What would turn around? I don't know. I guess green candles would turn it around. What's going on? All right. Happy Monday, Coop. Happy back to you, Mort. What's up? Hi, folks. Captain Stryker's in the building. Kenrick, hello. How are you doing, sir? Coffee just hits different on a Monday. I woke up at 6:30 a.m. my time, which is a little later than usual because I've been doing more things during the day that make me tired at night. So I've been sleeping in, hopefully most days until around 8:30. But I had to wake up at 6:30 today, so I've been drinking coffee all morning. What's up, Pascal from Germany? Thanks for joining, man. It's a new name. I haven't seen that one in the chat before. Cap Hits, good morning, Coop. Thank you so much for your show. Hey, thank you for your support, man. World renowned. How was your blueberry bagel? Well, thank you for remembering, but I don't eat blueberry bagels, okay? I eat everything bagels, poppy seed bagels. Now I'm freaking Bubba Bubba Coop. And I just don't eat sesame seed bagels or blueberry bagels, okay? Boats and hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Tacos and brews. Boats and hoes, tacos and brews, bro. That's to you. All right. If you want to get screwed by BTC, not a prostitute. Hey, good morning, Coop from Taco. What's up, Taco? I see you spreading the love with the chips, the churro chips, and the chocolate covered churro chips and the seasonings. So that's awesome. The wife by gigolos. That's right. Yeah. What am I doing, man? It's not just prostitutes. There's also oiled up, sexy men for you ladies out there. Is that what you guys like? I've never really met a woman. Well, I guess I haven't really met a woman because no woman that likes oiled up, hairless men is attracted to me. So I guess I wouldn't meet a lot of them. So I'm biased. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Well, there we go. The wife's still bullish. Hey, I actually still feel bullish myself. You know, obviously there's a lot of different shit that's could happen. I don't know. There's a Binance trial happening right now, right? They're in court. What are they saying? Are you still doing DGB content? Pascal, I have not done DGB content in a while, but I'm supportive of proof of work. I sort of moved on in my way to more Bitcoin. I just decided, I made the calculation that in that world, I'm just going to stack sats. And I looked for more, technology-driven smart contract platforms to get interested in and see how we can push this thing forward. But I still support that community. I still support DGB, and I still hold some DGB. There's no, that's what that is. But I appreciate you asking, man. All right. So let's move forward. Let's check out what's going on in the news. I don't have anything queued up today. Today is just Monday. And we're going to look at what's going on. We're going to navigate some noise. Let's start with the mainstream media, see what they're talking about, how the stock market's doing, and then we'll glide through, check some prices, check some volume, see if anything tickles our fancy. I found out that the XGov proposal deadline is either here or it's passed. It's too bad. I did kind of want to do a small XGov proposal. If that deadline is in fact not passed and you want to help me out, I don't know how that would work. All right, folks. All right, let's just move on. Okay, so let's share the screen. Let's go to CNBC. Everybody's favorite. No, that's not what I want. Everybody loves CNBC. It's basically the crypto Twitter of traditional finance. All right, can we see all this? All right. Which means it's a bunch of freaking hype boys. Okay. Market manipulators. The Dow's up. The Dow's up 1/3%, up 121 points. The S&P is up 1/4%. So they continue to climb to more and more all-time highs. I mean, doesn't that just feel inappropriate? Okay. The NASDAQ is up 1/3%, up about 50 points. Everybody can get a Ristretto electric bike. What am I, an electric bike? I think. Wall Street opposition to Trump collapses as pipe dream of primary defeat ends. Just reading things. Spirit Airlines shares extend rebound after the appeals ruling blocking JetBlue merger. Okay. Lots of Trump. The 10-year is down, but still over 4. Tesla is down. Pretty soon testing 200. Are you guys excited about an Apple Vision Pro headset? Is that something that you're excited about? This scenic town in Croatia is selling houses for just 13 cents, but there's a catch. Okay, I'll bite because I've been. Have you guys been? I dated a girl from Rome for 6 years, and we more than dated, and she was half. We'll call her Yugoslav because her mom was like Siberian and Croatian. Siberian, Jesus Christ, not Siberian, Serbian. Serbian and Croatian. So, anyways, they came from some money in Yugoslavia, and we spent many summers in Hvar, which was fucking gorgeous. But anyways, this scenic town in Croatia is selling houses for just 13 cents. What town is it? Do I recognize it? Forget a penny for your thoughts? What about 13 cents for a house? Ligrad, in a town in northern Croatia, has been trying to move people to settle in the area by offering houses for pennies. The small town with around 2,000 people borders Hungary and has seen its population dwindle since the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. In January, government officials announced another batch of houses ready for sale at just 13 cents. To be eligible to buy one of these houses, applicants must be under 45. Oh, man, I'm there. I better hurry up. In a marital or extramarital partnership and have no criminal record. Wait, what? What is an extramarital partnership? Does that mean you either have to be married or having a mistress? Okay. Maybe not. Probably not the mistress thing. Can you bring your prostitutes with your BTC, GBTC? Most notably, if you want to snag one of these low-cost homes, applicants can't already own property, though officials don't specify if that means in Croatia or anywhere in the world. All right. That's crazy. Well, there you go, guys. In a remote world, you mean you can get basically they're giving out houses for you to become Croatian, and live on the Hungary border. I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, let's move on from this. Okay, Ron DeSantis is dropping out of the race. Bye-bye, Ron. Nice try. Get him next time. Okay. Palantir's up 5%. All right, let's move on. Bloomberg, still haven't subscribed. I should, though, because I keep on talking about it. And if I'm going to check it, I should be able to click on the link or on the articles. Never Trumpers brace for New Hampshire. Oh my God, I can't talk. I know what this word says. It's New Hampshire. New Hampshire? Hi, guys. New Hampshire. Oh my God. Yeah, see, the year is starting to get cooking, folks. We're in an election year. My Anchorman routine is going to accidentally keep on saying politics. I'm going to try to avoid it as much as possible, but we're always going to have to chime in a bit. But I think if you guys have been watching, I'm a more pragmatic person. You know what I mean? I can see good in all types of different things. Barstool deal boosts video site Rumble's value by $400 million. Okay, I don't know what that. What is Barstool Sports and Rumble have a partnership? But do. Hong Kong stocks at 36% discount show true depth of China gloom. The true depth of China gloom. All right. Nothing. Crypto funds saw outflows last week after debut of Bitcoin ETFs. Well, people were buying the ETF, it sounds like, right? All right, let's go to the block. Oh my God. All right. You guys here? We did it. So Bitcoin, I guess, is bouncing a little bit. It was low 40s. I mean, these prices all look pretty familiar. They're not that bad. Sol is underperforming the market. It's down 6. We're going to look at prices in a second. Let's just see the headlines, see if there's anything interesting. Global crypto owners increased 34% to 580 million by the end of whatever. FTX sold nearly 1 billion of Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF shares. There you go. We talked about this at the top. Bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange FTX sold nearly $1 billion worth of shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Fund since it converted to a spot ETF, according to EOS Desk, which cited anonymous sources. Grayscale's spot Bitcoin ETF has led all others in trading volume with 2.8 billion worth of outflows. Defunct cryptocurrency exchange FTX has sold nearly 1 billion worth of shares since the firm's instrument began trading recently as a spot Bitcoin ETF, according to CoinDesk, which cited private data and anonymous sources. Well, there you go. So now we know. Well, I mean, once these hoes stop selling, we're going to get a pretty vicious bump, aren't we? We just need the hose to stop selling. All right. Bloomberg Intelligence Senior ETF analyst Eric Balanchunas posted data over the weekend showing that Grayscale's fund has shed $2.8 billion since trading began. FTX selling off shares in Grayscale's ETF is part of the failed cryptocurrencies exchange's ongoing bankruptcy proceedings, according to CoinDesk, aka EOS Desk. The bankruptcy estate sold all 22 million shares in FTX's possession, it also said in its report. So it's done. They did it. If this article is to be trusted, if EOS Desk is to be trusted, and they got Peter Thiel, so he's one of the guys that runs the world, so he probably knows. At the end of November, a Delaware bankruptcy court said FTX trading and affiliated debtors could start selling its Grayscale shares. FTX owned about 22 million shares of Grayscale's flagship Bitcoin fund at the time, worth $600 million. FTX filed for bankruptcy in November of 2022. Creditors of the exchange, which include individual clients, are hoping to recoup. Oh, you're going to recoup, guys, losses through the sale of assets like the Grayscale shares. Meanwhile, the price of Bitcoin has sunk from nearly 49K to 41. Yes, sir. It's a little lower than that now, isn't it? What's up with the FTX selling Sol? Can we talk about that? Alameda Research voluntarily drops lawsuit filed against Grayscale. Okay. Taproot Wizards co-founder explained how they're attempting to change Bitcoin's culture. Okay. Nobody wants your culture, I don't think. Do people want that culture? The guys dressed up like wizards. I prefer like the older school Bitcoin culture of like kind of cagey libertarians. All right. But all right. Let's give EOS Desk a chance here. All right, FTX. Okay, Jay dropped it. We just read that. Zuzalu, Vitalik Buterin-led retreat in Montenegro inspires grants for zoo villages. I bet you Montenegro's not selling houses for 13 cents. FTX sold about $1 billion of Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF, explaining much of outflow, says the sources. Intent-centric Ruby protocol building mini app on Ton blockchain layer 0. FTX sold about $1 billion. Okay, how many times am I going to read that headline? China's currency woes to weigh on Bitcoin. Okay, China's currency woes to weigh on Bitcoin, Crypto Observer. Measures taken by the People's Bank of China to cushion yuan. Is it yuan? Is that how you properly pronounce it? Against the stock market slide could weigh over Bitcoin's price. Okay, fine. China is facing Renewed currency depreciation as a lingering threat of a deflationary economic nosedive and property market malaise as foreign investors pulling capital out of the country. The latest measures taken by Beijing to address the issue present a downside risk to Bitcoin through the foreign exchange channel. The tightly controlled Chinese yuan has declined 1.39% against the US dollar, with this offshore Hong Kong version registered at 1.25% drop. China's benchmark equity index, the Shanghai Composite, has dropped over 7%. So China's economy is not doing great, guys. Done. How about that? What do you guys think of that? It's just not doing good. All right. So get over it. It's not working out. All right. So let's share this. Okay. So we're in neutral. We're out of greed. We've exited greed, and now we're feeling neutral. Celestia is down 7%. Okay, Bitcoin is down almost 3% in the last 24 hours. It's at 40,500. You would think that it's going to start testing 40, or have we found the bottom and now we're going? Okay, Ethereum's down 6.5% over the last 7 days, 4% over the last 24 hours. BNB holding strong at 311. XRP at 53 cents, down 8%. Solana down 9%. AVAX losing the juice. So I wonder if these guys are going to lead down, because it looks like AVAX is definitely losing some juice at $30. Losing some juice. Okay, Polkadot is definitely losing the juice as well. What a thing to say. 14.5% down in the last 7 days, over almost 6% in the last 24 hours. I think Celsius has got a bunch of Matic to sell, don't they? They're going to be selling some Matic, I bet. That's down 11%. Okay. Celestia is down 16%. Hedera is now testing. This is getting down low sevens. Arbitrum is down 20% in the last week. So that's definitely doing worse than most. Say What You Want to Say is also down 21%, 20%, I guess now, almost 10% in the last day. Don't care about Say necessarily, unless you guys have something good to tell me. Thorchain barely holding on to $4. Algorand. You could build Uber on top of it. Number 53, 16.5 cents, down 13%. Algorand's angry, folks. Volume is low. Volume is, it's all right. It's not as low too. You can build Uber on top of it. All right. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. All right. We're not going to look at that. Got anything? What else? Grayscale destroyed the bullish momentum. That's right. Destroyed it. All right. Do we got a vestige open here? Looks like I don't. Let's just go here then. You guys like ASAs? Algorand Standard Assets? Are you into it? You guys like it? Algo Card. Barb is down 2%. Seals Token. All right, Chips. Oh, Chippy. Sweet Auntie Chippy. Looking like it feels good over the last 24 hours. Polka Gold, 22 cents. Pretty sideways, but, you know, I don't know. DFly is being DFly. Let's see. Opal's in the tens. In the tens, folks. We got GORA. Hello, GORA. GORA at 26 cents. friend of the show, Akita, still feeling the green, man. They still feel the green. 1.1 million market cap. And then Uncle Coop. Uncle Coop comes through with the 6-pack, cool hat, chest hair out, being like, what's up? Who wants to play? Who wants to play some games? Coop. Being like, what's up, kiddo? Want to go kick the ball around? Uncle Coop could do flips off the diving board. You know what I'm saying? With a beer in his hand, not spill. Like Uncle Coop. Uncle Coop comes through. The coolest uncle you got. Can hang with the 20-year-olds. Play some, what is that game? Hitler? Who's Hitler? Play that game. You know what I mean? Uncle Coop. Uncle Coop up almost 2%, nearing 200,000 TVL. So dreams do live on, folks. Uncle Coop's in the building. All right. I think we did Vestige. Do you guys feel good about that? Uncle Coop. Can't wait for it. The party doesn't start until Uncle Coop walks in. You know what I mean? What is a family get together if Uncle Coop doesn't come through? You know what I'm saying? God, all the kids, all the nieces, all the nephews, sad. Got boring ass aunts and uncles. Uncle Coop isn't here. Where is he? Somebody text him. Oh shit. Uncle Coop is drunk. Oh man. I'm entertaining myself. All right, that's important. You know what I mean? I gotta keep myself entertained. La da 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 ba do do do. All right, let's see anything else. Let's go to Twitter. Hello, Twitter. Let's go look. We'll go to this. Do. All right. Let's search. Let's go to, because I'm curious about this Binance trial. This lady from Fox Business seems to be on the scene with all these things. There she is. Her and that guy. This guy was on the next block. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so both Judge Torres and Judge Rakoff declared the token itself not a security. And if I remember correctly, what are we talking about? SEC at Binance Oral. The token itself represents the investment contract. The token represents the embodiment of an investment contract. New. Binance lawyer says he believes DAO tokens constitute an investment contract given the voting power structure that's allotted to customers based on token ownership. Judge Berman Jackson is taking Binance lawyers to task. Strikingly different tone to Judge Faillas in the Coinbase hearing. Okay, let's see what Jeremy Hogan's talking about here. We'll go here. SEC versus Binance hearing. The judge is not buying into Binance's fair notice defense, nor its major questions doctrine argument, and she is being obvious about it. I appreciate judges who are obvious they disagree with me. Then I know I have two opponents. And then some guy named James. You know what, Hogan? I like you. I know I'm a no one, so it really won't matter to most, but my favorite part is that I believe we are on different aisles of the political spectrum. Okay, I don't care. Why am I even reading this? Look at these people. Is that JT investing you? Maybe you should become a lawyer, JT. I know he watches my show daily. SEC versus Binance hearing. My conclusions. All right, Jeremy, what you got, buddy? Secondary sales, Binance, good. Fair notice and major questions doctrine, SEC, they win. CZ Binance, CZ, good. Howey test, SEC, good. And if you hold the BNB token, bad. Well, you might want to take a look at take a good hard look at the sell button. Okay, I don't feel like you gave me any information with this tweet. Okay, so this was bad. All right. I got to get somebody to actually break this shit down a bit. Okay, 2 minutes ago, SEC versus Binance. Judges very reluctantly allowing for final arguments from each side before they wrap up. If you feel like there's something that you need to say that you have not yet in writing or in court, I'll give you no more than 5 minutes to do it. Yeah, not a good day for Binance. The SEC got to sit back and let the judge make its points for it, which is the best place to be in court. All right. So they're definitely not getting this motion to dismiss. All right. Nothing. Jackson to Binance, notwithstanding the fact that you guys keep telling me the same thing over and over again, tell me if any court ever expressly adopted your opinion. I don't think that's what it says. An investment contract is a contract, transaction, or scheme, one of three things. It didn't say a contractual transaction or scheme. So explain to me how your view is consistent with Howie. Notwithstanding the fact that you guys keep telling me the same thing, the statute has another purpose other than to be broad. It has a purpose of limiting distinction between securities and commodities. This is what prevents real estate from becoming a security. We're going to be wasting a lot of time if we comb through the Howie factors with respect to each other. It's been alleged, and you tell me again, it's not a contract. I hear it, I appreciate it, but I don't need that point underscored. Binance on the point that people buy a token with expectation of profit since protocols promote themselves. I'm saying that advertising the platform is something that you would expect anybody who creates any good to do, and it doesn't define a security. I don't think the government in any case has said that a digital coin is always a security. The case law is focused on the totality of the circumstances, how it was sold, how it was marketed, and what were the reasonable expectations for return. Judge asks about SDNY distinction between institutional initial offering and secondary sale. Binance, we obviously agree with the Ripple decision. Binance continues. The Terraform decision says that secondary sales can be investment contracts because the proceeds of the sale feed back into the blockchain. That was the reasoning with respect to the court. That cannot be right. Tell me why the SEC is wrong about BUSD. There's no reasonable expectation of profits. The arguments for the third-party tokens are very similar. There's no pooling of assets because the money simply goes from buyer to the seller. Jackson asks about major questions doctrine, which Coinbase is also trying to argue. Jackson, like Coinbase judge, seems skeptical. Jackson, I have to say that while this may be going into an industry, I'm not inclined to think it qualifies. Binance, the major question is obviously a multi-trillion-dollar industry. It's also an issue of enormous political significance, which is another factor to the major questions doctrine. The regulation of the crypto market has been the source of fierce public debate. LOL. Just last fall, the chairman of the SEC was unable to answer the question whether a digitized Pokemon card was a security. Well, the last time you were here, you couldn't tell me if BNB was a commodity, and now you're saying it is. Binance argues that there was no fair notice. You could certainly have legitimate discussion about fairness using litigation to regulate the cryptocurrency industry after years of inaction, or whether it makes no sense as a policy matter to go token by token, court by court. Jackson asks if Binance agrees with any pending legislation and efforts there have been to regulate crypto. Binance says they will not speak to their client's opinion. CZ's attorney is now up. All right. Well, there you go. She did a better job, and nobody's even looking at her thing. Okay. This take, by the way, I mean, So stupid. Even her boyfriend's shirtless brother couldn't draw attention away. Like, what are you even talking about? Did you even watch this, Mario? Are you at all paying any attention to the champion setting a stage for the two? And then it's like her boyfriend's brother most certainly did steal the show in epic fashion, and the Ravens will crush the Chiefs. There will be no safety. It's the dumbest take in the history of mankind. Jesus Christ. Jason Kelsey definitely stole the show. All right, motherfuckers. I'm going to give 10 random people that repost this and follow me $25,000 for fun. The $250,000 my X video made. I'll pick the winners in 72 hours. Okay, Mr. Beast. Give me 25 grand. I'll follow you. I just helped you, okay? I don't think I'm going to get the $25,000. So, all right, let's go back. Okay, folks. Well, we did it. Guys, we did it. All right, everybody, we did it. We live in a world that is it's raining outside and everything is sort of weird, but we're going to be all right. Let's look at prices real quick. What has happened? What are you guys feeling? Are you wanting to buy because you're scared it's going to go up soon? It's not. It's fine. Okay. So it's at 40,500 right now. Alts are getting crushed. If BNB, I mean, you would think that BNB wouldn't be doing great. I mean, this Jeremy Hogan guy was like, I'd sell that shit if I were you. BNB, Sol, AVAX. I mean, these things are being Tron. You would think that the bottom is going to fall out of these things, but we'll see. All right, I'm not even sharing that, but that's okay. I don't mean to. Okay, let's look at the chat real quick and let's go. Okay, what's up, GM? Boats and hoes. Okay, that's where I was. I said tacos and brews. If you want to get screwed, okay, yep. Are you still? No. Okay, GM, did you and Jaws ever work out a date, Coop? Looking forward to that one. Django, yes. Well, actually, I reached out to his person, and so I'm just waiting to hear back. But by all indications, John wants to come on the show, so we're going to have him on. I'm excited about that too. What were you going to propose for XGov? Well, I'm trying to figure out a way to grow this and maybe grow my Algorand specific content. So I don't know. I'd have to work that out. Morning. I think they mean civil union. Okay. Not extramarital affairs. In Europe, you have your spouse and your lover. It's very European. That's funny. Yay. Hi, boosted 2JZ. Coop, say Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. New Hampshire. What the fuck was that? Anyways. Do. Late. Good morning, GFY. Thanks for joining, even though you were late. Love this weekend's Patreon, by the way. Had me cracking up. There we go, folks. See? That Patreon is cracking. I said I was going to update that thing weekly, and I'm doing it. And I'm putting a new twist on it. Just don't tell my wife. The 21st has been delayed, folks. Today's the 22nd. So you can still see that we're all, is it a bear trap is what Uncle Sam wants to know. That's what I was kind of alluding to. The timing of all the sales of GBTC and FTX funds has to be calculated, manipulated by BlackRock. All they want is cheap BTC. I know, an expensive soul. I watched that GameStop guy. What the hell's his name? I forget. But he made a video. I forget his name. I didn't even follow him. I should have. He was pretty good. And I recognize him. He's got a mustache. What the hell's his name? Ian or something. And he did a video on like who owns BlackRock. And he really took it to a weird level where it turns out that Merrill Lynch owns like half of BlackRock, but they have no representation on the board. It's weird. And then it's like who owns Merrill Lynch, which can trace back to what the hell was the name of that family? But essentially it all comes down to the United States is run by Illuminati and like, Italian gangsters or something. It's an interesting story. What the hell was the name of the family that is like basically owns everything, all the railroads and all the electricity and all the shit? What the hell was the name? Damn it. I should and I will. World renowned. If Coop is cool as Unc, then I'm the hottest. Oh, shoot. Uncle Sam coming through. I've always been cool, Uncle. Go home, Uncle Coop. Coop, you're drunk again. Now, Uncle Coop's a joyful drunk. That's for sure. Seals Token, what's going down? Seals Token's in the chat. Hi, Joe kids. Hi, Joe wife. Uncle Coop is back. There we go. What's up, Seals? JT, you keeping the algo chain bling-blinging? Good win, by the way, for the 49ers. Yeah, shout out to Frugal and Ice Age Trails. I made a gentleman's bet with them of 100 algo each, and I came out on top because they're Packers fans. Sorry. And by the way, I made those bets when the Packers drove the ball like they did on that first drive and Debo got hurt. And I still made that bet because I'm a man with chest hair. You know what I'm saying? That's why. We don't know the Ravens are going to crush the Chiefs, right? There has to be a little hope for Chiefs fans. I know. But I just didn't like his, are you kidding me? You're going to, okay, for one, the Chiefs have the best defense that I've seen them have. For two, they've got fucking Patrick Mahomes, and Isaiah Pacheco looks like is a beast. And obviously they have Travis Kelce. And if that ex-Packer guy doesn't have bricks for hands, what's his name? Valdez Scantling. You can't actually eliminate the Chiefs. And by the way, the Ravens could implode, but their defense is so beastly, and Lamar Jackson just seems to keep on getting better. If he shows up the way he should show up, I do think that the Ravens come out on top, maybe even easily. But I certainly don't count out the Chiefs. And I don't count out the Lions either. I mean, I did I say this in the show or did I say this to somebody else earlier? But like, if you had told me in the beginning of the year that the 49ers just had to get through the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions to make it to the Super Bowl, I would have said, thank you very much. I'll take that. But at the same time, the Detroit Lions are looking good. They have an incredible run game. They have Jared Goff is playing at a high level. They got that Amon-Ra St. Brown guy. Their defense is studly. And by the way, Brock Purdy looked shook. Did not look good against the Packers. And they were at home. It was almost like that rain that in San Francisco threw off the 49ers and they were in their home thing. And the Packers were like, oh, this is perfect. But hopefully I'm just underestimating the Packers and they're actually a lot better than I thought, and that the 49ers can just dominate the Lions. But it seems most likely that we're going to get a 49ers-Ravens Super Bowl. I think that would be a fun one. I think it would be hard for the 49ers to come out on top. But I want to see the Niners make it to the Super Bowl. I sure do. Haven't seen them win a Super Bowl. And before I wasn't even in high school yet when those guys won a Super Bowl last. So I want to see it. We've had a lot of NFC championship games. We've had a lot of heartbreaks in the Super Bowl recently. It's time. Kyle Shanahan and what's his name? John Lynch. Let's bring it home. All right. Debo, I hope his shoulder's okay. I haven't even looked. Is there news on Debo's shoulder? I'll look that up real quick. Debo shoulder. Could have done this at home. Okay. He's okay. Debo Samuel avoided a major injury, doesn't have a fracture. Debo Samuel, 50-50 with the shoulder injury. Okay. So it looks like Debo is going to come back for this Lions game. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'll be here at 10 tomorrow. So it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern is when I'm going to be here tomorrow. All right, everybody. I may or may not go to the Lakers-Clippers game tomorrow night. I hope I do, but I might. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know yet. But yeah, tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'll be back. We'll talk about all this stuff. There'll be some articles written about this court case with Binance. We'll find out some more stuff. And who knows? Who else knows? Who knows what else is going to happen? Okay. Lots of things might happen, but we'll see. I'm looking to buy some crypto. I don't know. Are you? I'm looking to buy some. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.